Welcome back to JP Aquatics. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 100-litre tank behind me, as well as plans to increase the amount of tanks I have by building a stand and more aquariums. So stay tuned for this week's video.
Ihaksi.
I haven't done any updates on this tank except for the All My Tanks video. I'll leave a link up above for anybody that hasn't seen it as yet. I've been avoiding this update because it's really awkward. As you can see, I'm sitting on the floor right now. This is an old table that I'm using as a stand, and I've stored all my fish equipment in the containers underneath here. So just a quick update about this tank. I've got a couple of algae eaters and some sharks, as well as a dwarf gourami up over here and a pleco hiding somewhere in this tank. For the past couple of months I've used this tank as storage, which on my part was a bad idea because the fish are big and uproot all the plants or destroy the leaves. But in this tank I've added a new piece of driftwood over here, and I've used the piece of wood that was holding up the light in my old 60-litre tank. The design looks good to an extent, but it's really hard to get decently priced plants and hardscape to fill up this whole aquarium. So what I think would look really good is moving this whole scape to a smaller tank with schooling fish like neons or rummy nose or even ember tetras. I actually haven't seen any ember tetras recently. If you know a place, let me know in the comments below. I've been thinking about giving these fish away, and by that I mean back to the fish store. I really like an open tank, but it's not possible with these kind of fish. On more than one occasion, I've had one of the sharks jump out of the tank while doing a water change. It's really difficult to want to give these fish away because I've had most of them for over a year now. And I mean, I've had my rainbow shark for close to 2 years. But I really think it would be best to give these fish back to the store and then move my koi in here. I know that doesn't make sense right now because I've just moved my koi from outside into the 60-litre tank, and from there now I want to move them into here. But wait, just hear me out. So I have all the space in my room, and this table only takes up a small portion. It only supports one tank as well. But what if I take this table out and build an aquarium stand? Okay, so the stand would be 3 levels, right? And on the first level we'll have this 100-litre koi tank like they are in their 60-litre tank right now. Just a lot bigger, more space. On the second level, I'm thinking of having 3 60-litre tanks side by side. One would be the plant grower tank, and I'm not too sure about the other 2 yet. Okay, and then on the third level, what I could have is 3 tanks, 3 all-in-one tanks that I will build. Like this 20 by 25 all-in-one tank that I recently built. As well as 2 cube aquariums, maybe 45 centimeter cubes. 1 freshwater and maybe 1 saltwater. Saltwater does sound really tempting. I mean, I could have corals and maybe some small fish in there. I should also probably get a step ladder so I can clean everything properly. It all sounds like a genuine plan to have most of my tanks in one room. It would free up a lot more space for more tanks. So if you're into this kind of stuff or want to just come along for the journey, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.